On this episode of Outlaw Rewind, we're going back to the guy who never knocked, never warned, and never walked. He slid into sitcom history, but behind the wild entrances and hair that defied physics was a man who lost it all in seconds. This is the rise, the fall, and the ghost of Cosmo Kramer, Michael Richards. He was born Michael Anthony Richards, July 24th, 1949, in Culver City, California. Raised by a single mother after his father died in a car crash when Michael was just 2. Richards grew up introverted, quiet, even awkward. Comedy wasn't his first calling, but there was always something brewing behind the silence. After high school, life took him in a very different direction. He joined the United States Army as a medic and was in West Germany in the late 1960s. Richards didn't see combat, but his time as a military medic shaped his discipline. He later said the Army taught him how to train, how to focus, how to control the body, skills he brought directly into physical comedy years later. The Army gave me a seriousness about training. It wasn't about war, it was about precision. I carried that into comedy. After his discharge, he used the GI Bill to study acting, first at Cal Arts, then Evergreen State College. He found his way into sketch comedy, and then the stand-up circuit in Los Angeles. Before Seinfeld, in the early 80s, Richards became a regular on the ABC sketch show Fridays. He earned small TV spots and made a memorable guest appearance on Cheers. But fame still hadn't found him. His break came in the late 80s when Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld were building their oddball sitcom. One of the characters was based loosely on Larry's real-life neighbor, a strange, eccentric man named Kenny Kramer. Michael Richards never met him. He didn't want to. He wanted to build his own Kramer. From 1989 to 1998, he played Cosmo Kramer, wild entrances, physical comedy, unpredictable schemes. From the moment he slammed at Jerry's apartment, hair first, Michael Richards was Kramer. His performances were never lazy. Every move, fall, prat, or shout was rehearsed with military precision. Jason Alexander has said he was meticulous. Props, timing, posture, nothing was accidental. His awards, 3-time Emmy winner for Outstanding Supporting Actor, Screen Actors Guild Ensemble Recognition, and his fan favorites was The Sniffing Accountant, where he actually did belch. Michael Richards was not the class clown of the group. In fact, he was the most serious of the cast. He rarely joked off camera, avoided rehearsing with the others, and was known for isolating himself before tapings. That intensity caused some friction. Tension with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Julia's upbeat energy clashed with Richards' focused, withdrawn style. While there was no major public fallout, she later admitted his mood could make the set feel heavy. They respected each other professionally, but were never close. In 2006, The Laugh Factory, he had a meltdown. During a stand-up set, Richards launched into a racist tryout after being heckled, repeatedly using the N-word, and targeting audience members in a shocking outburst. Caught on tape, the moment went viral. This was pre-Twitter, pre-cancel culture, and it still shook the industry. He apologized publicly on The Late Show with David Letterman, but the crowd laughed awkwardly. Jerry Seinfeld had to speak up live and ask the audience to take it seriously. Richards then retreated. No comeback tours, no major roles, just silence. After Seinfeld, Richards tried his own show, The Michael Richards Show in 2000. It flopped, cancelled after a few episodes. In 2009, he appeared with Seinfeld, cast in Curb Your Enthusiasm, where they poked fun at the Laugh Factory scandal in a meta episode, but the damage to his own public image was permanent. In 2018, he was diagnosed with early-stage prostate cancer. Surgery was successful, and he made a quiet return to public life. He wrote a memoir that was called Entrances and Exits. Its release date was June 4th, 2024. Richard breaks his silence in a memoir that covers his entire journey, the rise, the implosion, and what it felt like to be a punchline after once being a king of comedy. He made a rare red carpet appearance at the 2024 premiere of Jerry Seinfeld's Unfrosted. Fans are still divided. Some never forgave, some quietly missed the magic. Kramer burst into our living rooms, hair first, and made chaos feel like art. But Michael Richards? Here's a reminder that one bad night can erase a decade of brilliance.